silly anymore because the match is about to start.
Yeah, anyways, we are going to be seeing WebbJP as Lucas fighting against MoralAtheist as Link. This is a top 16 qualifier match.
Yeah, good on MoralAtheist for making it this far into the bracket. He's been a familiar face, both offline and online in these Wi-Fi tournaments. And going up against WebbJP, who's really found a home for himself in house dominance when it comes to these Wi-Fi tournaments. So
yeah, absolutely. He took Xeno this week from loser's side, which was the really impressive win as well. But yeah, right now he is actually just being forced into the corner. MoralAtheist is holding the stage super well, and making sure he's playing a really good keep away game, just not getting hit with anything that WebbJP is throwing out.
Yeah, that's kind of the game against Lucas. But just like that, WebbJP taking that stock from the grips of MoralAtheist with that back air. I was gonna say, fighting Lucas in mid range, very difficult to begin with. Link definitely has the tools and the disjoints to do so, but the thing that WebbJP is so good at is being able to sneak out those kills just when you're kind of falling asleep there. So now MoralAtheist, once fighting in his position of advantage, now finds himself on the back foot here.
Absolutely, and I feel like, honestly, this is might be something really specific to Link, the Link's recoveries as well, because the way they kind of keep their head really vulnerable and exposed with the way that they're recovering, and they have a pretty linear angle as they're going up. I just feel like it's a perfect opening for Lucas to be able to land the spike with back air on top of him like that, and it's also one of the strongest spikes in the game, mind you. That move is menacing.
Yep, just like that. You see why fighting against Lucas is pretty difficult, especially when you're losing, just because WebbJP, very aware that he has great projectiles that cover horizontally in front of him, except for PK Fire and Rope Snake. It's going to make it really difficult for, for MoralAtheist to get something going here. And he's doing a good job getting the damage, but securing the kill seems to be the problem here, with Link just being a little bit too slow up close.
175%, but right now he is off stage, really good bomb recovery, able to properly circumvent the PK Thunder. But honestly, he needs anything. He needs a good bomb hit. He needs an F tilt. He needs an up smash. Anything.
Yeah, no, he's really struggling right now. That parry, not gonna get anything super strong out of it. Just gonna settle for the neutral here, but yeah, he goes for the up throw. There we go. All that rage mounting, and WebbJP once down in percent here, now finds himself up 2 stocks.
Yeah, not just up 2 stocks. He has so much. Also, I feel like momentum right now. He just seems to be so on top of MoralAtheist. He's getting all of these reads on his positioning, but that's the drag down back hit into up tilt. That was nuts.
Yeah, it gets the job done. Whether it's the young Link or the regular old Link, drag down back air is still a really good combo starter. So MoralAtheist definitely has a mountain in front of him to climb, though. WebbJP is just so good at prepping his advantage. I know it is. Yeah, that's dead. There is a scare dodge in there. Could have been Wi-Fi. Not totally sure, but regardless, WebbJP taking that in dominant fat.
And that game started with MoralAtheist confidently ledge trapping WebbJP, confidently keeping him in the corner, and all that happened, that the definitive moment where everything just basically flipped is when he got spiked, and then WebbJP's okay, I'm not going to be losing my stock now.
Yeah,
held on to it for dear life.
Yeah, there's definitely some tiltage there. I doubt we're gonna see any sort of character switch from either of these guys.
No,
I don't know.
Loyalist, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I know WebbJP in a time, not WebbJP, MoralAtheist in a time far away used to play Lucina and Pichu, but probably not gonna see much of that. He's been pretty much a diehard Link man otherwise. Yep.
What I really like is the way that WebbJP is using his PK Fire to interact with the boomerang, because if Link approached alongside the boomerang, he'd get hit by the secondary explosion of it. And either way, the projectile through PK Fire is so big that it seems to stuff out the boomerang every single time. So it seems but...
That was 6 rope snakes, by the way, if you guys keep track at home.
That was cool. I love Lucas's double jump cancels there. That is such a tight input to do. Webb is so consistent with it, and to do it on Wi-Fi is no joke either. Honestly, it's just so much technical prowess on his part.
Yep. Oh, and that's gonna be. I love it when that happens so much.
They just spin through the blast zone. They just disappeared.
That is the silliest death animation in the entire game, and I'm here for it. But unfortunately for MoralAtheist, he just exploded.
Yep. Oh my god, and Lucas is able to get so much started off of landing up into neutral air just puts MoralAtheist in such a nasty position. I kind of feel like Lucas's up air in this game is really, really akin to like Ness's. It's like a discount Ness up air in Smash 4, almost.
Yeah, no, that move definitely seemed to glow up. The hitbox on that move in 4 was atrocious, and it is definitely in its best iteration here. Because you see WebbJP able to combo, you know, neutral air and up air and stuff like that. And right now, there's just kind of a slugfest up close. It's very obvious MoralAtheist is trying to get this kill off, but you know, he's kind of swinging recklessly in front of WebbJP, and Lucas's punish game is really, really good, as you can, you guys been able to see so far.
I feel like MoralAtheist, he is retreating a lot of the time when WebbJP is in the corner and disadvantage because he's a little bit like, he's really, really quick to be wanting to pull out a bomb right now or to throw out a projectile rather than just like focusing on keeping him trapped in the corner. And as a result, I feel like Webb is just like able to, like, look at that. Instead of pressing forward, he decided to go back and grab the bomb instead of keeping Webb in the corner. And he was able to basically get back as a result.
Yeah, that's something I've even told what a MoralAtheist dad, like, in person. This is like, you have to be not afraid to, you have to at least stand at a distance where your opponent just can't get out of disadvantage free.
Yep.
Like, I understand it's a little bit difficult, you know, when you're playing a character that has to micromanage projectiles and stuff like that, and wow, okay, I didn't think that was gonna kill, but...
Yeah, neither did I, but, you know, I guess at that place I'm just about anything. But, oh my goodness. Lucas, do you ever look at Lucas's forward air animation and be like, wow, that is such a visceral move. He just kicks you in your shins.
Yeah,
oh
I don't
God.
understand. That move is, this character is insane. But then just like that, as you can see once again, MoralAtheist is on the back foot. Oh no.
No, wait, WebbJP might, no. So, little...
Wow.
Bro, are you serious?
That was the sickest recovery!
What the heck?
Wait a second, that was so cool.
That
so,
was
Oh no!
and then he gets another PK
no.
boost kill. Oh my god.
What killed the hero of time? WQF.
So,
Who would've
I just
thought?
want to emphasize how perfect WebbJP's recovery was. Because, as you might know, any projectiles that exceed the blast zones actually completely disappear. You can't have a projectile existing outside of the blast zone. So what WebbJP did, instead of trying to go for the diagonal PK Thunder bounce into another PK Thunder, he went for a perfectly horizontal one, knowing he was at the very, very edge of the blast zone, and if he dipped his PK Thunder too low, the PK Thunder would completely disappear. That
Yeah,
recovery
that was-
was the coolest thing I've ever seen.